All right, we have breaking news right now. Police are in pursuit of a box truck. This has been a carjacking. Apparently, someone has stolen this box truck. This is in Long Beach right now, and police are in pursuit of this truck. As you can see, the back side of the truck is completely open and exposed. This has been a wild pursuit. We're told that this driver has slammed into at least one other car, and there's smoke coming out of the back of that truck, as we see right now. Police obviously really close behind, really slow speeds, only about 32 miles per hour. Again, this is in the Long Beach area. And we have retired detective Dave Avila we have on the phone? We're still trying to get him, I believe. But as we can see there right now, the truck driver there still trying to evade police. This driver is apparently suspected of stealing this truck. It's unclear exactly the circumstances of it, if there was an assault and then the truck was stolen, or how that all unfolded. We're still trying to figure that out. All right, this driver is pulling over now. A lot of smoke coming out of the back of the truck, trying to figure out exactly where we've got police there right behind. Well, it looks like the driver is just stopping at the intersection there, perhaps not stopping and giving up yet. Again, this pursuit started about, I believe, about a half hour ago, and police say that the driver of that truck stole the truck and has been pursued by police since that truck was stolen. The driver slamming into several cars, I'm told, and has been swerving and driving erratically, and certainly not being safe at all. Obviously, when we have these circumstances, these drivers generally don't care too much about the public on the roads. Their primary mission is to escape police. I see now we can tell the reason for that smoke is that the tire, the right tire, the front passenger side tire is blown out. Unclear how that happened, if that was from some sort of spike strip, or if the truck hit something, or how that unfolded there. But this obviously is going to make it very difficult for this truck driver to get, up to very high speeds, and a truck that's already looks like it's not in the best of shape. So we'll see how that all plays out. And police, as far as we can tell, are in pursuit. That rim, what's left of the tire there, generating a lot of smoke and sparks, it looks like, as well, as the driver now picking up speeds, reaching over 40 miles per hour right now, as we travel here on West Wardlow Road and Delta Avenue. We always ask a number of questions when we have these pursuits. Does this driver have a weapon? Is this driver, is there someone else with them? It does not appear that there is at this point. I didn't see anyone there inside of the truck. So that does appear right now that we have one person in there, but these situations are pretty fluid. So let's take a look. The driver now accelerating, it looks like, trying even harder to escape police. All right, we have retired LAPD pilot Dave Avila on the line now. Hi, Dave. Thank you so much for joining us, as always, to help us kind of break down what's going on here. What do you make of what you're seeing right now?
Hey, Tom, Leslie. Yeah, and you had called it was a GTA. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get more info from you.
No problem.
But anyway, here we go with another big one.
I know this.
And of course, with this type of vehicle, they wouldn't be able to negotiate a pit maneuver. You see that the right front tire has been blown out for a while. It's going to start scraping here in a bit if it's not already doing it.
Yeah, it was generating a lot of smoke just a few moments ago.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dave, walk us through kind of when the truck has this kind of damage. At this point, it's just a matter of time, right? I mean, this truck obviously can't go very, very quickly or very far. Our police, oh, wow, look at that. Oh, my gosh. It looks like the tire is completely maybe blown off. He just slammed into something. Looks like he's completely lost control here up on the median. It looks like this truck can't really take too much here. And the driver now slamming into another side of the median there.
No.
Just awful situation here.
Yeah.
So dangerous.
You're right, Tom. It's the controllability is just about gone with that vehicle. And, of course, all we're worried about right now is the oncoming traffic. We see how he went over, like you had said, he went over that medium.
Oh, wow. And, he's backing into the cruiser, the CHP cruiser there.
Okay, yeah, this is not a good thing. And the thing is that the officers can't get around to the front, so hopefully they can get to the side.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, and he's still trying to maneuver this thing. Obviously, he's very little control over it. Police are out of their cruisers. Looks like they had their guns drawn there. But this guy is continuing. Oh, he's backing over the median now, and now, oh, geez.
Yeah, and one of the things that the officers have to be very, very concerned about are the civilians that are all around them. It's not like they want to get in the shootout with this guy, but they have to do something to try and stop him. And the chippies we've always seen have always been a little bit on the aggressive side when it comes to these type of pursuits. So for them not to have done anything yet, that's because of all these citizens they have. You can see some of the citizens don't know what to do; they're just stopped.
And now, and we have multiple CHP troopers there, guns drawn, clearly, shouting commands at this driver. And he looks like he's motioning. It looks like something is going on inside the cab there. Unclear what he's doing, but he's gesticulating. He's appearing frantic, and he's got something in his hands. But tough to see what it is. He's waving. It looks like. I mean, this guy is in a very agitated state, to say the least.
Yeah, it looks like it. So what the officers are going to do now is just going to see if they can just wait it out for him. And as we're speaking, I'm getting some information that the other black and whites, what they've done is they cordoned off this whole area. So they got black and whites in front and the rear to keep people out of there. These poor citizens, I mean, they're right there.
Yeah, you're right on top of it. Yeah, and we understand this is Garden Grove PD handling this right now. Dave, and so it looks like they're they're surrounding it. This guy is very agitated. He's playing with his seatbelt. It looks like right now, like he's buckling his seatbelt or something. It's bizarre. And now he's reaching under the dash, slamming the dash with looks like he's got some sort of wooden. I don't know what it is. A bat, perhaps. And you're looking at on the right of your screen there, just a few moments ago, where we saw this incredible crash here, careening over the medians and then slamming into the CHP cruiser here in just a few moments. And then on the left of your screen in the smaller box, that is the live picture. Police obviously trying to get this guy to surrender, but he appears to be just kind of belligerent. He's slamming something against the dashboard.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm about 12 seconds behind you, maybe a little bit further.
Okay.
But now I see the seat belt, and that kind of had me worried because I was thinking that he may be trying to get that thing started again. With out in the smoke, I think it looks like it might just be dead, the vehicle.
Yeah,
and
clearly
that is the case.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They're starting to shoot some smoke in there. Looks like. Yeah. So this is one technique that they can use, a non-lethal type device. Where they can just start shooting in there because they gotta get this guy stopped, and they know it.
You can see him now. He's slamming his head up against. I may be a little ahead of you, as you said. He was slamming his head against the window. It looks like, as you said, there's the smoke devices. What's the term you use? That they're using those devices to try and literally smoke him out of the car.
Right, non-lethal type technique. So as much as they want to get this suspect, they don't want to have to start firing the weapon. So we'll start off with something light, and then after that, just work from there.
He's opened the door. Dave. It looks like he's getting out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Here we go. He's got his jacket over his head. Nope, now he's close. Oh, the canine. He had the door open, and the canine was approaching the side. Now he's slammed the door closed again. Now he's opening the door. And now he's adjusting the mirror of this box truck. By the way, the back of the truck is empty. It does appear there's only one person in there. I'm joined now by Leslie Marin, who's joining us here at the anchor desk as well, Dave, as we take a look at the ending of this pursuit.
Hi, Dave. Yeah, this is not something we see very often. It looks like officers there retrieved that dog.
Yeah, they pulled him back because the
Or
guy
retreated
slammed the
it,
door shut. So yeah, it was a good tactic, but maybe just a little bit too soon. But that suspect jumped back inside. The good thing is, it looks like they got him locked in.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know, and that's what they want to do. So we're going to just see what else they're going to, how they're going to work this out. Now, you have multi-agencies there, so one of the agencies will go ahead and kind of take charge here, and then they'll work together. So that's how they probably call that.
David, looked like that suspect tried to get back out. They sent the canine right back to that door, and he shut it immediately. But you see all that smoke coming out of both of the windows here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I think Dave too. It looks like, I mean, he's got to be choking on that stuff in there. I mean, whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah, in the academy we have to go through that, and we have to actually get gassed. And let me tell you, I don't know how he's surviving so much, because your eyes shut, your nose are watering, you're coughing, you can't breathe. But you know, actually, you know, this guy obviously wasn't right in the first place. So.
Right.
And it looks like he's taking off some clothing, possibly maybe that sweater that he was wearing, or the jacket he was wearing. It looked like he was shoveling some stuff, maybe taking some layers off. You can believe that he is very uncomfortable right now.
Right.
But he doesn't, it seems like he's too scared to get out because of that canine.
Yeah.
He is flailing in there,
they can hold him back, and we can get the suspects out and end this thing. But I mean, we're still worried about all these civilians that are wrapped around this thing. That's a huge concern for Doug.
Yeah. I mean, the ending of this is just stunning. The way the truck, and he kept trying to back it into the police cruiser.
Right. Right.
What do you think's going through his mind right now? I mean, is he's going berserk
Looks like maybe he's trying to air it out.
Yeah,
maybe trying
right.
to air out that truck there where he's sitting, thinking that'll help, but we know it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
If anything, Dave, if he continues to move and it's around him, doesn't it activate it more?
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's no getting rid of it. I mean, it's not that you're going to blow it out and then you're all clear. It's in there. It's stuck.
Yeah.
And it'll stick to the material in there. It's stuck to his clothes, his hair. So yeah, no, he's still suffering in there. He's just going to try and prolong the inevitable.
You know, when we look at this, like you said, Dave, I mean, prolonging the inevitable. I mean, he's pinned in. He can't get out. I mean, and as you mentioned, too, you look around, all these civilian vehicles. Oh, here we go. Police are now coming in to make an arrest, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like police now moving in. It doesn't look like he has a shirt on at this point. He tried to take some of that stuff out. They then just put that canine in there with him.
Gosh.
We might want to zoom out of this, because we know those canines, they're in there to obviously help calm down that suspect or subdue that suspect, get them out. But it looks like we're going to come back out to us as that situation. Dave.
Well, one thing about the canines, still, you know, once the handler calls them back, they're highly trained, obviously.
Yeah.
But once they call them back, the canine will pull back. This will allow the officers to get in there, approach, because we don't know if he has a weapon. We have no idea. He had the bat, but this guy is definitely hurting tonight.
Yeah. Look, the canine came out, and the guy just shut the door. I mean, he's got to be covered in. I mean. The only way
it's a very small area.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't see that very often in such a small area where the canine then goes in. They obviously felt that the canine was not in any danger, or then the handler, I'm guessing, Dave, would not have allowed that to happen.
Correct. Correct.
But the canine's back out, and that suspect still not giving up. It looks like now, finally coming out.
He's injured. I mean, he clearly must be very injured. He's probably.
Looks like his hands are pretty bloody.
Yeah.
He's going to try to listen to the commands now. Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, one officer, like I said, it's multi-agencies at this point. So one officer will start yelling out the orders and have them turn around, and we've all seen that what he's going to do. And but yeah, that canine did its job. It subdued him. It got him hurting, and
that did its job. You're right.
What the officers wanted.
Yep, you're right.
This way, no shots fired.
Yep.
Especially
you just
because
tough 'em
through
up.
this entire pursuit, it was very dangerous for
Yeah.
all the innocent people that are out there
Wow.
the day before Christmas Eve, you know, getting their shopping
Yeah,
done,
absolutely.
maybe going to family events. And this box truck was just moving through these residential streets like it was a car, you know?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
it wasn't carrying all that weight.
And
You get a vehicle this size, you can't pit it. It's just too dang big, of course. So what you can do is just try and throw the, if you can get out ahead, which they did do, go down between poles. Sorry, my buddies are talking too loud.
Dave, you're absolutely right, though. The canine did its job. No shots fired. The guy is, walking. We don't know how injured he is, but, you're right about that.
Yeah. So this one, thank God it ended right. So God, just so worried about all those citizens around there stuck Christmas shopping day before Christmas Eve, and we have to put up with this here in Los Angeles.
Dave, we want to thank you for your time tonight as this pursuit has now come to an end. I'm sure this suspect will need some medical attention first before they're then booked into custody officially. But you can see that person now in handcuffs there. And of course, we'll continue to follow this, Tom, and keep you updated once we get more information. But for now, it looks like this has come to an end.